This is kind of part two to the whole beta male paradigm. Um, when I think about, you know, like I said, when I heard about it, when they had it on the news about everybody gets a trophy, the little kids playing kickball or, doing competition against one another, and, the other kids, that lost, they get a trophy too. Coming from Generation X, I used to be like, wow, like, yo, you don't deserve no fucking trophy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't wrap my mind around it, like I said, because of the stiff competition of Generation X when I came up. You know what I mean? Even down to the little kid with the ice cream and you don't. When they sing the little song, I got the ice cream. You gotta, they got the ice cream, you don't. You lost, right? And you had to deal with it, and it developed a defeatist mentality. You see what I'm saying? It developed a fear's mentality. So I kind of understand what they were doing. What they're saying is that, and what they're doing is they're building confidence, right? And back in the day, with Generation X coming up, man, ain't nobody building up your confidence. Like, that's something you was born with. That wasn't something that was cultivated. That wasn't something that was built. The mentality was either you got it, either you got the confidence or you don't have the confidence. Either you believe in yourself or you don't. And those who don't fell by the wayside, and they never thought that they could get it. But what they did with as far as the millennials, and they got some challenges too. But I see certain mentalities that Generation X people can use, like when you lose. Like you lose that girl, or you lose that this, or you lose that, the defeatist mentality that come with it, because you're going to put that weight of the bricks on your back for losing. But if you look at it, if you overstand that situation versus understand, if you overstand that situation, you won too. You see? You're not a loser. You're a winner too. Okay, that person got a trophy, but guess what? For winning, but guess what? You got a trophy for losing. Because losing isn't bad. There's been plenty of things that I was upset about that I wasn't able to get. Come to find out later on, man, I'm glad I didn't get it. I won. So that right there, and black people, you won. Like, black people don't never hold up the trophy to say that we won as a race. It's the defeatist Generation X and old school mentality that if you didn't win it all, you didn't get anything. When the whole time, you've been winning the whole time. You see what I'm saying? The white people winning, the Hispanics are winning, or I don't like to say Hispanics, the Latinos are winning, the Asians are winning, black people are winning too. But nobody never told you, but you're using that same old school defeatist Generation X mentality, all or nothing. No, you win a trophy too, black people. You win a trophy too. You see? So there are no winners and there are no losers in that mentality. And I get what they're saying, because it builds confidence. And right now, so-called black people don't have a lot of confidence because you think you lost. You got a defeatist mentality. You don't have a trophy. But guess what? You do have a trophy. And everybody else know you got a trophy. It's just that you can't see it, So with the millennials, like I said, they got some challenges, but I'm able to change them, mutable. So I'm able to take a lot of the information and take a lot of the mentalities of today and add it to my game. You see what I'm saying? Because back in the day, like I said, you had beta males, you had millennial type guys back in Generation X, but they couldn't live. They couldn't live. They couldn't eat. They were looked at as geeks, and looked at as soft, and looked at and part of my friends looked at as pussy. But really, those are the guys that's winning today. You see, the millennials are winning today. Those type of guys are winning, not the alphas. Not the alphas are looking around now like, how you get that? You ain't gonna tell me you ain't never seen a guy where you be like, damn, how you get that? Then you look at what you got, you be like, shit, I ain't got nothing. How you get that? And you hate on it. You see what I'm saying? You hate on it. So they're winning if you to take those same guys back in Generation X and they were living right now, and some of them are, they can win now. They can win. But guess what? You know, the alpha men with the screw face and this and that, the Hercules or whatever it is, the big time drug dealer, whatever it is, now they on the sideline with the screw face. Scared face in the screw face. Scared face in the staircase. You know what I'm saying? Niggas looking now like, oh shit, you know, niggas got your mouth twisted. But really, you don't have to twist your mouth now. That shit don't work anymore. Like, everybody win. And trust me, people are getting theirs. The millennials are getting theirs. The beta males are getting theirs. They ain't got their mouth twisted. The ones who got their mouth twisted are those with the defeatist mentality and those who were unable to adopt and understand the changes that are happening around them. They were not able to be mutable. And you know, you're gonna get left, man. You're gonna get left in the dust, man. So yeah, you know, you can have confidence, you can build confidence. Even if you wasn't born with it, you can build it. You know, one guy I knew that he was psychologist. I was like, man, can you become confident? He said, nah, you can't. You know, and that's what he was taught in psychology, that there's nothing you can do to become confident. And that was a lie, man. You know, because there is a way to become confident, you know. And the first thing you got to say on the road to becoming confident is, I get a trophy too. I won too. I'm winning. Accept the trophy. It might not be as shiny and as big as everybody else, but you got a trophy too that you can put on the shelf for that particular instance. You'll win the big trophies, you know, but accept the little ones too, man, because you won. If you walking around and you're not dead, you're not in prison, even those in the prison, you can say you won one way or another. And I can explain it another time. But if you walking around here, you still living, you still breathing, you still have a fighting chance, man, you still won. You might not get the big trophy, but you get the smaller trophy for participation. You know what I mean? And being a good sport about it. You see, versus losing and getting the defeatist mentality and like, oh man, and just coming down on yourself. You feeling hard, you feeling this, you feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? I suck. You know what I'm saying? All that. Nah, man, that's not what's going on right now, man. So that's all I wanted to say. You know, that's it. I'm out.